Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. It is a Tuesday morning. I'm not actually sure when I'm going to be posting this, but it is currently a Tuesday morning and I've just put Luca down for his nap. And if you watch my videos, you will know what that means. This is the only hour or two that I get in my day just for myself, just to relax and just to catch up on myself and whatever I need to. My older two are at school and kindergarten right now and I am just chilled out on my couch, sipping my chai latte. I know that sounds really fancy, but it's just those cheap powdered chai lattes that you get from a Lidl and you mix them with hot water, but they are really, really good. I am also reading Mind Food magazine, and if you're from New Zealand or you have visited New Zealand, you may have heard of Mind Food magazines. And the reason I have this magazine is because my friend Jess, who lives in Germany but she's from New Zealand, she always passes on her New Zealand magazines. She actually travelled back to New Zealand with her family last year during the pandemic, and she did the whole quarantine, the like managed isolation thing with her family, and she stayed for, I think it was 4 months or 6 months. Whenever she goes to New Zealand, she brings me back a stash of magazines, New Zealand magazines, and I love getting them. I love reading them and just catching up on all of the pop culture and that type of thing in New Zealand. Oh, and for the big news, we finally booked our tickets to New Zealand. It's official, we are heading to New Zealand at the end of July for a whole month. So all of August we're going to be in New Zealand. Maybe I'll stay a little bit longer. I just wanted to thank all of you who left me the most amazing advice and tips on how to get a reasonable price on plane tickets. Honestly, so many of your tips were just so helpful. Let's just say we got an amazing deal on our tickets. I was so happy with the amount of money that we were able to save, and I would not have been able to save that much money if it wasn't for the advice from you guys. I had a couple of you suggest that I clear all of my cookies on my laptop and book the tickets, like search for the tickets early in the morning, and apparently that's when the best deals are, and it turned out to be true. I managed to snap an amazing deal, which I will get into a little bit more in another video, like when I share all of my details for traveling to New Zealand. I know this looks really blissful, me sitting here drinking my chai latte, reading a magazine, but the reality is I have a very messy house which needs to be cleaned right now. Some of you have asked me how I managed to juggle everything. As a mother of 3, running a household, working from home, and the truth is, it is not easy. And some days are quite chaotic. They don't always look like this, me chilling out on the couch. Sometimes I'm frantically running around trying to get everything done. I do have a little bit of a hack or a cheat, whatever you want to call it. This beautiful machine right here is my best friend right now. It is the Vac Station by Yeedi. It not only vacuums my floors, but it mops my floors and it makes an incredible job. I cannot tell you how helpful this is for me. It saves me so much time. It has this incredible self-emptying station which holds up to 30 days of dust and dirt. This means that it doesn't have to constantly be emptied after every use. All the dust and dirt gets automatically sucked up into this container which has a dust bag inside. The dust bag can be removed easily once it's full and then emptied out. Then you just have to slip it back in and it's ready to be used again. I love that you can completely control your vacuum from your phone. You can set cleaning hours, map out boundaries, control the strength of the suction. It uses this incredible visual mapping technology combined with a floor tracking sensor to create and memorize a map of your space. It breaks your space up into sections and you can control exactly where you would like your vacuum to go. This vacuum is actually designed for deep cleaning, so it will give your floors a thorough clean and it will automatically crank up the suction power on carpet. my house is relatively clean. My floors look incredible, spick and span, like they've never looked this good before and this clean. Also, before I forget, I just wanted to say I have had a lot of questions about Luca's bilingual speech development. So many of you are asking me whether Luca is speaking yet, and if so, what language is he speaking in, and that type of thing. And it's quite interesting. Luca is 14 months and he is not saying a lot right now, similar to what Amelia was like at his age. Amelia could understand so much before she could actually speak, and it wasn't until she was around 2 when she actually started speaking in English first, and then German came. And Matteo was a very early speaker. At Luca's age, he was saying so many words and even starting to form sentences. So every child is different. I don't know whether it's a bilingual thing, the fact that Amelia was quite late to speak and Luca is taking his time with speaking, who knows. But all I know is that Luca is understanding so much in English and German. I'll say to him, can you please get my shoes? And he will bring them to me. Or can you please get that little toy car? And he will bring it to me. He also understands when Rob is speaking to him in German. And so we're slowly noticing him starting to understand a lot. And it is so exciting and just awesome. He has actually started saying a few words. He's saying mama and papa. And he is saying a few German words actually. So he hasn't really said much in English, which is surprising because my other 2 started speaking English first and then German came later. But Luca is gravitating right now towards German more than English. And so even though I'm at home with him 24/7, his words, like his few words that he has said, have been German words. So he can say Gute Nacht, which means good night. So Rob always says to him when he's going to bed, Gute Nacht, Luca. And he says Gute Nacht, like he doesn't say it really clearly, but he is trying to say Gute Nacht. He's also saying Auto, which is car in German. And he's not saying car in English, just in German. I am just excited when I hear him speaking regardless of what language he's speaking. Raising bilingual kids is so fascinating, and every child is just so different, and it's just such an amazing experience being able to witness my children learning 2 languages from birth and developing a double vocabulary, and it's just amazing. I think I should make more videos on my children's bilingual speech development because I think a lot of you seem to be interested in this topic, and yeah, we will see how Luca goes. Hopefully he's going to say some English words soon. If he doesn't, it's okay. I know that he will eventually be speaking in both languages, and he can take his time as long as he wants. And the most important thing for me right now is the fact that he is slowly understanding everything in both languages. I haven't been showing my kids a lot in my videos because I just don't feel too comfortable about sharing too much of my children on my YouTube channel. I'm not saying I'm never going to be showing them. Once in a while you will see them, but I would rather this channel be more focused on my perspective as a New Zealander living in Germany and not, you know, concentrating on my children too much and just like showing them on my channel. I hope you understand, but as I said, I'm not saying I'm never going to show them, but I'm not going to be like focusing on them as in, you know, having the camera in their faces and that kind of thing. It's just, I just don't feel comfortable with it. So anyway, guys, I am gonna go now. I know I don't have much time before Luca wakes up, and I am going to relax for however long he sleeps for, and I have to go and pick up Matteo from kindergarten. Amelia will be coming home from school soon and we have to start homework and that kind of thing. If you are interested in checking out the amazing mop vacuum robot that I featured in this video, I will leave a link for where you can purchase that in my description below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I would love you to consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. I know that so many of you who watch my videos are not actually subscribed, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching once again. Feel free to connect with me on Instagram, and I will see you again really soon. Bye.